Hey everybody, let's talk elbow issues. So often we get really tight right in here and down into this section here. So I want you to try out, just work with me here. If you've ever had elbow issues in the past, or you have long-term standing elbow issues, let's do these two things. Ready? Take your left hand and press between that spot. It's called the headache point, and just feel how tight it is. How tender is it? And then find that bone on your wrist and glide it up right in that concave area, right in there, and feel how tender that is. I am still unwinding fascial restriction from my neck all the way out my arms. So these are still pretty tender for me. So what do I do to help open up the elbow? Keep in mind that whenever we hold on to things in life, right? When we're constantly handling things in life with our hands. When we get scared, we pull in like this. Where do we hold that fear? It's in our joints. So all these little bitty intricate emotional things affect how our body communicates with us. So one more thing is joints have to do with our flexibility in our how we carry our burdens in life, how we carry our responsibilities, because our arms carry things. Partnerships in flexibility in our partnerships, because joints partner together, one bone to the other. And so think about the energetic, emotional meaning behind some of these areas of your body. But let's talk about what to do for the elbow. First of all, the elbow is going to hold on to a lot of things, and that causes restriction in the fascial tissue. Number one, rehydrate using your minerals. When you get minerals to these areas and the fascia expands with that gel-like substance, now whenever you do these maneuvers, it'll actually start to glide versus be very tight and restricted. First thing I would do is a wrist opener, a wrist release. So take your right hand, palm up. You're going to be doing this action with your arm coming in. But while you're doing that, take your left hand, place it under and hold on to it, and now rotate it externally. So grab on, rotate your left hand towards the right, and then turn your palm in towards midline. Now, press that hand through like you're pulling a really tight glove on your hand. And I want you to move your hand around really slow, breathing in through your nose. 1, and out. 2, 3. Get a regrip, rotate, press through and pull back. Move that hand a bit more wider, exaggerated movements. Breathe in through your mouth. 1, 2, and 3. And let that come out. Shake that out. You can even do a little tugging on your fingers if you'd like to move that energy out. All right. Feel how that shifts those two spots and your mobility. Next is an elbow torque. Now you can be as gentle as you need to depending on what pain level you're in and where you are from your injury. But let's take our right hand and just place it on top of your left shoulder. Keep that elbow 90 degrees up for now. Your left hand is going to place flat against that elbow. We don't want you up like this. We want as much grip space touching as possible. Now right here, tuck that belly button to your spine so that you have a lower body pelvic floor hold. And I want you to take that left hand and rotate it one way or the other way. So again, grab it, rotate it one way. Where's the restriction you feel? Up the neck or back in the shoulder or in your arm? Grab it the other way. Which direction has more restriction? Choose it, hold on to it, hold the pin there, look over that right shoulder with your eyes, and then take all of your arms and shoulders and rotate to the left. Deep, cervical rotation in the spine. Cervical and thoracic. Right here, let's keep lifting that elbow up. We don't want it to dip down. Breathe in through your mouth. 1, 2, 3. Look a little bit more to your right. Rotate that upper body to the left. Breathe in through your nose. 1, 2, 3. Now move around. Just kind of slow dance with yourself and lift that elbow and move it all the way around. Start to come out of it with that pin still holding. So we're holding and locking the pin over the elbow, but we're asking the joints above and below it to move more. That's actually going to open up a lot of the joints in the rest of the body. Now, check in with your point. A little bit better. Check in with this point. Way better, depending on exactly where I poke. Nope, it's way better. That is cool. All right. Now, another one I like to do is my spot is always right in here. Take that left hand, grab just below the elbow or right at that crease, and I'm going to rotate my left hand out and pull down, and I'm going to drop my left ear to my left shoulder. Belly button to spine. Look that chin up to the sky a little. Tuck the chin in to elongate the scalenes along that right side of the neck. Now, really let that left hand tug down on your arm. Move your wrist around. And decide, do you want to pull up with the right shoulder blade? Try not to pull up using the scalenes of the neck or the neck muscles. Just lift up with the back shoulder blade area a little bit. Sit back in your squat. Rotate your body to the right. Play around with the placement of roll that chin in like little circles. Play around with that placement and breathe in through your mouth. 1, 2, 3. In through the nose. 1, 2, and 3. Really play with the chin. Move that around. Big circles with your head. Shake that out. If you have a tree close, I need to turn just a little bit. Go touch your hands to a tree. Like legit. You'll feel that energy that's coming out of all that stored, pent up, holding on to everything emotionally. Start to ground whenever you do that. Use nature. It's our number one healing tool. Okay. Let's do the upper part of the shoulder, and I'm going to let you re-watch this to do the other side. So take that right hand, palm up again. Take that left thumb, tuck it way underneath that armpit. Lift. I'm going to lift and rotate over externally. And remember, we're going to turn that palm in internally. Drop it down. Pull down with that left hand. And again, belly button to spine. Look to the left. Tuck that chin in. Feel where all it is going in this area. I wonder what my neighbors think of me. Good thing I don't really care. Gently lift up just a little bit with those bones on the inside. Again, if this is activating, don't do that yet until you open up more of your restrictions. Tuck that chin in. Play around with the placement of your chin. Sit in a little baby squat if you want to. Lean away from it and move that hand around. Breathe through your mouth. 1, 2, 3. You can start to move your arm as you're holding this pin in place. Breathe in through your nose. 1, 2, and 3. All right. Now, feel the difference in the two arms. Feel the difference in your shoulder blades. Feel the difference up your neck, in your jaw, temple. And lastly, let's check back in. That is way better. Holy cow. And this one, it's way better too. There's still some tender spots in there. I still have a ways to go, but it's way better. let's stop there for elbow. You guys can pause, replay it, do the other side the same way. I'm only going to do one side because that's my side that always needs it a little bit more. And I notice that now whenever I sleep, I still like to do it, but then I wake up and I'm not still there. Whenever I wake up, I'm a little bit more relaxed. So whatever I was holding on through, even through the night, that weight I was carrying is kind of starting to calm down a little bit more. So see how that helps your elbow issue, and DM me any feedback from it and keep me posted. So love you guys.